Today, I got a secret to share with you guys. Here's the problem. The 2.0 slides have a different set of dimensions than the 1.0 slides. Therefore, a lot of the people who do custom work on slides, they don't have their fixtures and everything set up for these. And because the walls of the 2.0 slide are thinner, they're able to do less aggressive type cuts than they are with the 1.0. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can use the 1.0 slide on the 2.0 frame reliably, like reliable enough for carry. This opens up a whole new world of opportunities because you can purchase the M&P Core Series slides with a ported barrel with 3 back straps for less than 400 bucks. I mean, it's the entire slide assembly. It comes with all the internals and everything. I will put links and coupon codes for everything that we talk about down in the description below. There'll also be a build list for everything that I've done to this current setup for both slides. That way you guys can go and see that, because a lot of times I see you guys commenting, hey, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? I always put everything in the description, guys, just in case you're wondering. Some of the links I'm affiliated with, some of them I'm not, but thank you guys, because that's how we support the channel here at Tactical Toolbox. So let's dive up close and let's talk about how you can use a 1.0 slide on the 2.0 frame and run it reliably. So on the M&P 2.0 slides, this one's from Maple Leaf Firearms, Cerakoted by Legion Precision. Had this done a while back. The side walls have a thinner thickness than the M&P 1.0. So they're limited on the types of cuts and stuff like that they can do for the 2.0 slides as they are for the 1.0. Second reason that this is important is, let's say you don't want to sacrifice your stock slide. You can probably find some used or almost new M&P 1.0 slides and buy a strip slide, have it sent off, and get it cut the way you like it. Now this one's from Loki Tactical. I am a huge fan of Loki, as you guys probably know. I have it done to 2 of my Glock slides, and this one is one they're only offering this on the M&P 1.0 at the moment. I don't have a coupon code for this cut, but I will tell you, Loki Tactical knocked this one out of the park. To understand why we need to change this, we need to look at 2 things here. Okay, on the top, I got the 2.0 slide. On the bottom, I got the 1.0 slide. Now, obviously they made a bunch of different changes to the 2.0, most of which are in the frame itself. So if you look right here, notice this notch here. Notice how this notch looks on the 1.0 slide. When you put the 1.0 slide, one of the differences that they changed was this detent that's on the slide release. And what that does is, it locks the slide back. Well, if you just leave the stock 2.0 slide release on there, it's not gonna work right. And what do I mean by that? Well, here, yeah, it will lock back. You can fire the gun, you can change mags, you can do all that. The problem comes when you put say you put a fresh mag and the slide's open, you can't slingshot it because this detent is holding this up. They don't have the spring to push it back down. So what we have to do is you have to purchase, they're only about 20 bucks. I'll put everything you need. All the links will be down in the description below, guys, with coupon codes. So what you gotta do is you gotta get the 1.0 slide release and make a slight modification to it. And the 1.0s have this spring here, which aren't on the 2.0 slide stop. Let me show you how this works. The downside to this though is this slide stop won't work with the 2.0, but it's not a big deal to change it all out. So let me show you what I did. And obviously this is still gonna catch on the detent. You see this detent that Smith and Wesson put here. That's always gonna catch. So what I did, if you notice, I don't know how well you can see this, on the inside here, I filed down this flat surface on the back side of here until it no longer would catch on that detent. So the 2.0 doesn't have a spring, and the geometry right here is a little bit different than right here. So this is the 1.0. And like I said, all I did was I went inside, inner side here on the back side of this tab, and I used a file, just put it down on here, filed it, did a test fit, until it no longer would catch on this detent. That way, I didn't have to modify the detent and I can put my 2.0 slide release back on whenever I like, okay? But here's the cool part, right? It allows you to, when you pull this back, that drops and you can slingshot it home. And I have put quite a few hundred rounds through it, just like this. Runs perfectly. And what's really cool about this is now you can get 1.0 slides. You can get the core slides, which I will talk about next. Back up top. So what do you guys think of this pretty cool little hack that I've done to my M&P 2.0? This is like a hybrid, right? 1.0 slide, 2.0 frame, and everything functions properly. And like I showed you up close, the only real thing that's stopping you from using the 1.0 slides on the 2.0 frame is that slide stop slide release. All you gotta do is order it, and like I showed you up close, on the inside of this tab here, or in this tab that catches that detent, you just file it down flatter and flatter until it no longer catches. So basically you take it off, you file it, test fit it. Take it off, file it, test fit it. And in that way, that allows you to get it where that spring that's with it will actually kick it down. A couple of downsides is, if you want to put the 2.0 slide back on, you do have to put the 2.0 slide stop slide release back on, but who cares, right? Like, you can get an M&P core slide, you can get a 1.0 slide, maybe you can find one on eBay, I don't know. So just a heads up, there are no blank slides for these, right? I don't know why, but they're harder to come by. So you're probably gonna have to find, you know, someone who's parting out an M&P 1.0, or maybe you have a 1.0 and you bought a 2.0. Now you can kind of make a hybrid gun if you wanted to sacrifice your 1.0 slide, cut and milled and everything. So definitely dig into Slokey Tactical Slide. You guys can see that it runs super reliably. It shoots super flat, especially with the Texas Black Rifle compensator on here. Like I said, guys, build list, coupon codes, affiliate links, all that will be down in the description below. I give this a win. I haven't seen anybody else post anything like this, so I'm glad I was able to do it for you. So until next time, you guys stay sexy, and I love you.